Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Let's go today for our upper intermediate level. We celebrate today about reaching to this episode. You go through upper intermediate level now in your English conversation level. We have 8 units from now. We will begin from Unit 9 today up to Unit 16, Book 2. After you finish this level and this numbers of units, you will be in the upper intermediate level B2 with صفر evaluation system. Today we will go through more professional stage in your level of English. Today we speak about present, past, and the future. Okay, time have it changed? Yes, time changed a lot. If you have your journey from the beginning of Unit 1 during this channel, Avocado channel, I congratulate you that you reached to this level of English with us. It's totally free. Only we have paid classes for private lessons in speaking and practicing, correcting your English very well. Today we will speak about past, what happened in the past, and the present, what we are in now, and the future. Okay? If we speak about those three aspects, entertainment, transportation, communication, we have a comparison between them in the past, present, and future. If we speak about entertainment in the past, it was by radio and movies. But in the present, computer games, high definition TV, HD TV, and 3D movies. In the future, thought controlled video games and virtual reality movies. According to transportation, railroads and ocean liners was used in the past. Hybrid car, high speed trains, and spacecraft. That's what will happen. But in the future, self-driven cars, GPS, shoes, and time machines. Communications in the past by the telephone and the postal system. At present, text messaging, video phones, and social networking. In the future, maybe cell phone implants, a sensory internet, and 3D social network. Which of these past and present developments are the most important and why? From your point of view, what is the most important to you? What happened in the entertainment, transportation, and communication? I think communication. Communication is developed very, very fast. Do you think any of the future development could happen in your lifetime? I think some of them that happen because also it's an old version. Can you think of 2 other developments that could happen in the future? Maybe they didn't speak about AI. Nowadays, we live a revolution of AI. AI, it is very, very serious and sometimes dangerous. You should learn more about automation and AI at your job. If you work as a doctor, as an engineer, as a professor, you should learn more about AI at your career. It is important. I think it's a must nowadays to know more about AI at your career. At this conversation part, after you listen to the audio part, I will read to you and will let you the space to repeat after me. That's progress. This neighborhood sure has changed. I know. A few years ago, not many people lived here. But the population is growing so fast these days. Remember how we used to rent videotapes at that little video store? Yeah, now it's multiplex cinema. And I hear they're tearing down our high school. They're going to build a shopping mall. Soon, there will be just malls and parking lots. That's because everyone has a car. 50 years ago, people walked everywhere. Nowadays, they drive. That's progress, I guess. Here we revised back our grammar and what we are um, introducing today. It's about reviewing and collecting back, wrap up all the tenses we have to use. We can use those expressions to express past. Let's concentrate. Are you ready? Past. A few years ago, not many people lived here. Okay, I can express the past in past simple form. Lived in the past, the second form of the verb. People used to rent, okay, used to rent videotapes, used to express what they are did in the past. Okay, 50 years ago, people walked everywhere, like the first sentence expressed by simple past tense. I can express present by these ways. These days, the population is growing so fast. He uses verb to be plus verb plus ing, present continuous tense, to express present. Today, people download movies online. Okay? He speaks about fact. Today, she put it in present simple tense. Nowadays, people drive their cars instead. Okay? Also, he expresses the fact, so he uses present simple tense. And the future. How can I express future? Soon, there will be apartment blocks everywhere. Will be. Will be. Will plus infinitive, future simple tense. In a few years, the movie theaters might not exist. Might not exist. He speaks about probability in the future. So he used might. We can use might and might not to express probability in the future. People are going to have self-driven cars in the future. Use near future here because he speaks about planning for doing this action in the future. Here we have two columns, column A and column B, and we can match each together as we saw that we have one answered sentence about 60 years ago. Many TV shows were in black and white. Okay, he speaks about past, so we can express in the past. If we speak about present, we can express in the present, and so on. In our pronunciation and intonation in statements with time phrase, when I want to express and use time phrases, okay, I begin to unstress, and after this, I raise my tone to be stressed. Again, in the pronunciation part, we take care of our intonation. Intonation means your level, the level of your tone. Okay? For example, let's apply. In the past, if you notice that I raise my tone or my intonation and the word that expresses time, okay, we call it time phrase. In the past, very few people use computers. Today, okay, people use computers all the time. The future. Maybe you can't hear well in that, but you hear future very well because I raise my intonation at this part of time expressions in the time phrase. Okay, understood? Take care of your intonation in your pronunciation. At this listening part, I will ask you to listen and play the audio part to answer the questions about the topic, change better or worse. At the speaking part, I can speak to you by YouTube channel. So if you want to join us by our Telegram or social media platforms, you can join us to practice your speaking. We will speak about education, entertainment, environment, fashion, food, housing, shopping, sports, technology, and we will have a comparison between the past and the present and the future. Here we have a description of a person. Okay, for example, if I want to speak about the changes that happen from the past and present into the future, you can describe like this. This person moved to our school several years ago. She used to be the quietest girl in the class. Now she is in the drama club and loves to watch soap operas. Someday she will be a successful actress. She'll be famous. She'll star in the movies and on TV. I think she'll okay and go on. I compare this person in the past when he began to join our school and it's the present and what will he be in the future. In our perspective, we will take the good with the bad. Okay? It's good or bad. He tells you pros and cons for having a high paying job. Everything in the world have pros and cons, have its light face and dark face. For example, if you apply for this situation, if you get a high paying job, okay, you will have some negative and some positive about this thing. You will have more cash to spend. Yes, it's positive and good thing. You will be able to buy anything you want. Also, yeah, it's very wonderful and it's a positive thing. So, okay, good thing. You will be able to travel first class. Yes, positive thing, good thing. You might have to pay higher taxes. Oh, it's a bad thing. Okay. You will be able to donate more to charities. Yes, good thing. More people may want to be your friend. Maybe it's a bad thing because I don't like friendship for benefits. Friendship maybe should be from sharing honesty to each other and expressing it during situations and real situations. You may get your own office. Yes, it's a good thing. You won't have as much stress in your life. Maybe I think it's not it's not an it's not definite opinion because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad for other people. People will ask you for a loan. I think it's a bad thing because no one want to be asked for a loan. You will have a lot more free time. Maybe I don't agree with this. If you have a high paying job, maybe this job takes most of your time. Here at our grammar focus, we go for conditional sentence with if clauses. How can I express with if? As we have a background, if you have a background about teaching English or studying English before, you know that we can use if in many different ways. The first way, in the first case, I use conditional sentences to express possible. When I wanted to use if to express possible situation, present, okay, I should put the consequence in the future. The consequence, future with will, may, or might, okay? And as you know, it followed by infinitive, the first form of the verb. If you get a high-paying job, you will have more cash to spend. Here he speaks about possibility. I put if in the first of the sentences. After this, I put get in the present form. Okay, and here in the consequence, I use future with will, may, might plus infinitive. If you have more cash to spend, you will be able to buy anything you want. If you can buy anything you won't save your money. If you don't save your money, you may need another job. Okay? If you eat less sugar, you might feel a lot healthier. You might feel a lot healthier. Okay? So here he use eat in the present and he use might plus infinitive in sequence. At our word power, we want to know more about consequences. Consequences, what's happen after this? Communicate in a different language. Okay? When you learn English, if you learn English, you will communicate in a different language. Okay? Earn your own spending money. Experience culture shock. Feel jealous sometimes. Get in shape. Get into a good college. Get married. Get valuable work experience. Improve your grades. Pay membership dues. Okay, here is the consequences. You can expect what do you should to do to have these consequences. But here we have a possible situations and he asks you to give consequences. Fall in love. Get a part-time job. Join a gym. Move to a foreign country. Study very hard. Okay, we should put the consequence here. Unexpected consequence. It's a topic to be discussed at our speaking part. Meet you at our speaking session. Thank you all for your time. And we will go for reading this part. You can join us by by our social media platform. And you can ask for support from our team at Telegram group. Thank you all for your time and see you. Bye bye.